Are you tired of having to pour all of your used water right onto the ground? Not only does it leave the workspace a muddy mess, it also has the long-term effect of soil erosion. It can be a detriment to a plant's root system. Introducing the all-new planter bed rain garden. Now when you pour the water out, the hydrophilic plants will soak up a good portion of the spill. The remainder will slowly trickle down through the advanced filter technology until it returns to the soil. Here's a simple step-by-step process for you to get started on your own rain garden. 1. Start with a durable container that can hold water for long periods of time, say half a barrel. Make sure there are holes at the bottom for the water to go through. 2. Add a layer of pea gravel for the water to slowly trickle down. 3. Place a layer of filter fabric to let water pass, but not soil. 4. Create a soil mixture of 60% sand, 30% compost, and 10% topsoil. 5. Transplant in your rain garden plants. Native ones vary by location, but the ones here are the red cardinal flower and the bushy sedge grass. 6. Lay out river pebbles on top of the soil to cushion any force from water and protect your plants. Voila, you're done. The planter bed rain garden can be yours today for the low price of $80.78. Barrel fabric and plants not included in this estimate. Click or call today. A noticeable portion of the city of Dayton lives in what is referred to as a food desert. Food deserts are areas in which people do not have easy access to fresh, healthy foods. Approximately 27% of the population in Montgomery County resides within the food desert, particularly on the west side of the city. Besides location, there are other barriers to an individual's ability to buy and consume products such as cost. Fresh foods that are high in nutrients tend to cost more than packaged foods high in fat and sugar. Impoverished households that can only afford junk foods to sustain themselves end up suffering ill health effects in the long run from the lack of proper nutrition. This leads to a bigger issue of food insecurity, which people develop unhealthy eating habits due to a lack of money and opportunities. 17.5% of Montgomery County is considered food insecure, much larger than the national statistic of 12.9%. That's where Homefull's urban agriculture program comes in. Organizations such as Homefull have dedicated plots of land to growing fruits and vegetables right within the city. One of the places was right across the street from a Family Dollar. I got to see a wide variety of produce get harvested throughout the summer. Onions, green beans, tomatoes, zucchini, kale, beets, potatoes, and much more. The produce grown gets sold directly to people in need at local markets, such as Right Stop Plaza and 2nd Street Market each week. Low-income families are offered aid in paying for groceries through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. Now, how does this all return back to engineering for the common good and having an entrepreneurial mindset? Let's start with curiosity. Going into this summer without any prior farming experience made the job intimidating at first. But I quickly got into the swing of things and ended up learning a lot about basic horticulture, as well as interesting tidbits I never really thought of. For example, cucumber plants grow little vines that wrap around anything close by, so a technique called trellising takes advantage of this by hanging netting over the bed, which helps direct the cucumber plant directly upwards. Connections. After I began getting comfortable with the daily routine, came figuring out what I can improve on. I noticed a lot of half barrels laying around and wondered what I could use them for. I thought, okay, storing water. Next came the muddy situation. I figured there had to be a better way to direct the water somewhere. Then things started to fit in place. Nearly all the work done on the farm was by hand. The food grown was all organic, without any artificial pesticides or fertilizers. Even the chemicals used for sanitizing equipment were simple, natural compounds. Perhaps this was a bit of inspiration for my own basic, natural approach to collecting water. Creating value. At the end of some of my shifts, I would write down all the produce harvested that day on the farm's fridge so that the vendors knew what to expect. This was a good time to reflect on all the hard work accomplished that day and all the families I am positively impacting with nutritious food. As for my design, while it may not significantly improve the harvesting process, it still helps the work environment to some capacity, which I will call a success in my book. Overall, this was a great engineering experience for me. I felt rather out of my league in the beginning, but once I settled in and could think on my own, did things start coming naturally for me. I learned that engineering can be used at any moment, at any place, even on a small urban farm.